So this kind of expansion for Burbenog TD got updated 3 days ago, only a couple days after I did my video on it. In that video, I soloed the map on hard using this fairly OP water race. Their tier 1 towers are extremely OP because you can upgrade them and they do tons of damage. Today we're going to be using a different builder playing on easy difficulty. The only thing easy changes as far as I know is the amount of lives you have. The reason why we need more lives playing with other builders is we're gonna leak. Like, it's pretty much impossible not to. And the builder we're going to be using is this bandit builder that gets extra gold once you build this bounty hunter tower. I did some testing with it though, playing on hard, and it was pretty much impossible not to leak from what I saw. And I couldn't get past this Murloc round. It was on round, I don't know, like 10ish. Maybe it was a little bit sooner than that. But yeah, the HP of the mobs is the same on easy, and the amount of mobs there are is the same. And I was playing on 4.0, by the way, which is the official version that was recently released. Well, most recently released. It was like a couple months ago. And you get 2 gold per kill of mobs. And in this version, you only get 1. I'm not sure if all the official Burbenog TDs, you get 2 gold per kill. But yeah, that seemed really easy. The strat I'm going with here is I'm spamming these bandit towers, which have a ability to bounce their attack. Pretty cool starter towers. And okay, we're not really focusing fire that well there. These puppies should not leak though, and those would not have leaked, so it's not really that big of a deal. And yeah, they're not going to leak. It would be really ideal to just rush into this bounty hunter tower because we start getting extra gold for kills, so it's a pretty nice investment. And that's what I might actually do here since we have more lives. I think it might result in us leaking, but yeah, if we can get the bounty hunter out right away, that would definitely be the most ideal. And we're just going to build it in its own little corner over here. So we have 2 bandits up here in the top left. This is just our main guy who can commission more builders. I don't really put him right in the middle. It's like an ideal spot for building. But yeah, we got 2 down here as well. 2 bandits in the top, bottom, and then yeah, this person is starting to get extra gold. +3. It's actually good they have the plus gold amount here now. I think that was added recently. But yeah, every time this bounty hunter gets a kill, they get a random number between 1 and 4 extra gold. So we're getting double gold at least for kills, which is really good. And if we can survive the early rounds, if we leak just the bits, we should scale pretty well in the late game. Do also keep in mind the reason why it's so hard to solo this is you get way less gold. Like, you start out with 1/4 the amount of gold that you normally would if you're playing as a team. Actually, let's get another bounty over here. I don't know if it's super ideal to put 2 of them in the same quadrant, but we had enough gold for it, and might as well, I guess, assuming that we won't leak in other areas. I just want to get it up ASAP, so, well, actually, we're going to be able to get another one up in the top right. We want to. I don't think it's really going to matter too much in terms of, let's just get it up fast. In terms of, I don't think these are going to leak. This is probably not going to leak either. Hopefully. Okay, yeah, we're good. When I was testing out this race, I never got the bounty hunter tower out so early. I feel like I have a lot more gold this time around than when I was testing. And then crap, this is why I don't like building the bounty hunter tower with other towers, because she just got kill jacked there. It's not really a big deal though. Like, she has way more damage than the other towers, so usually she should get the kills. But yeah, this race might even end up being better than the water race with the amount of gold we're getting right now. The water race was just extremely broken with the hero having synergy with the tier 1 towers. Like, the hero could upgrade your tier 1 towers to make them have insane damage, and they only costed 10 gold. The race was just nuts. That being said though, this bandit race actually might have the potential to go all the way, because yeah, we're doing really well here. And yeah, a bit of an update. We got 2 bandits in the bottom left plus a bounty hunter, 2 bounty hunters in the bottom right, 3 bounty hunters in the top right, which looks like these guys are kind of owning. They can stun, by the way. 20% chance to stun for 2 seconds. That's really good. Scales really well. Or even like the late game, because the stun is obviously going to be always helping. Oh, bandit just got a kill there. I should be microing when I can. Just make sure the bounty hunters get the kill. And yeah, we got another bounty hunter here in the top left. So that's 4 bounty hunters here in the top left. These should be able to clear out this wave. Not that it matters too much. I don't think those would be leakers anyways. I don't think these will be leakers either, which this looks like our weakest quadrant. Probably get another bounty hunter down there. If those do leak, then it's not the end of the world. We do have 50 lives still since we're playing on easy. Which again, you know, it's not easy. I already talked about how you start with only 30 gold when you're playing solo versus if you're playing as a team, you start with 120, assuming you do have 4 players. You also get bonus gold after each round. We just got 18, and each player gets that. So you're getting quite a bit less gold per round. I think the bounty hunters hopefully will make up for that though. And yeah, this is a brutal round. I have leaked many times in this round with many different attempts. So we're gonna hope that our composition is enough to deal with this round. We have a ton of bounty hunters up, like more than I've ever had doing this race, so maybe it's gonna be doable. We only have 2 in the bottom right. We should probably buff that up a little bit. We have 3 in the top right, 4 top left. They're doing work. Every square is doing work pretty much. So yeah, I think we do this. I think we don't leak this round maybe even. We have 50 lives. Like we have not leaked a single thing so far, which is a really good sign. And okay, yeah, I don't think we're gonna leak because this is gonna be the last square these Murlocs are gonna go through. Same with these guys, they're gonna go through this square. These guys are gonna go through this square, but after that they would have leaked. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna leak. Like, we have so much gold, actually, it's insane. Yeah, that round is brutal. Like, I have not been able to get past that with a lot of races, so the fact that we are able to get past it with this race is amazing. I kind of want to sell these bandits as well. I feel like they're not really doing that much, and they're just kind of kill-jacking sometimes, and we're going for only bounty hunters. So now, any kill that we get is gonna be extra gold. Ooh, we got fly around. We're doing really well, and the question now is, can we save for this treasure bounty tower, which has an improved version of the reward ability that this bounty hunter has. So I'm guessing you get more gold. It would be very expensive though, because we have to build a headquarters, which costs 100 gold. Plus we have to save money for the tower. I feel like we could do it though. I'm actually gonna save here because this could be game ruining. So I'm really glad I saved there because I played for quite a few more rounds and messed up the build a bit. So we're gonna try to rectify that right now. We're gonna build some more of these bounty hunter towers. I'm just gonna build them down here because it doesn't really matter where we put them. And that's gonna ensure that we do not leak on this round, which we would have leaked if we would have built the headquarters on this round. We would have only leaked a couple, so it wasn't that big of a deal, but might as well just not leak. And these bounty hunters do scale pretty well. Like, they do have the stun effect, so it's not really that bad that we're getting them. And yes, we should be fine on this round. I just built a few more bounty hunters down here to the bottom left. And we're gonna focus now on this top left corner. This is where we're gonna build our first treasure bounty tower, and we can do that after we make a headquarters. This thing is very expensive. It costs 300 gold. The earlier you can get this, the better though, and you guys are gonna see why momentarily. I really hope we don't leak on this spirit pig round. I did leak when I tried to rush the headquarters earlier, and I did that save. But since we have more of these bounty hunters, we should be okay. And we're gonna be able to build a treasure bounty really soon. Like, probably right now. We're gonna be able to build it, and we're just gonna put it right there. That's not the best spot for it, because it has so much range, 1350. I kind of meant to build it like here, or here even. I wanted to build an aura tower here. We can just put the aura tower over here, and that's this thing, this super generator of auras, but we're not gonna worry about it right now. For now, we're just gonna keep spamming these treasure bounty towers, and yeah, they give 2 to 10 gold when they get kills now, versus these bounty hunters, which we're just gonna spam S on. Oh, never mind. I was just gonna spam S to stop them from attacking, just to make sure the treasure hunters got the kill. The bounty hunters only get 1 to 4 extra gold per kill. These treasure hunters get 2 to 10. And yeah, these will all eventually be leakers. They will not make it back to the square, so we're probably gonna build another treasure bounty down here to the bottom left. Might as well. This square does need to be a little bit powerful to catch these leakers, which might not even be leakers on this round, but eventually we will be getting leaks. And this, actually, these guys are not even clearing this next wave here. Oh, kind of. Yeah, okay, maybe they are. So in the bottom left we have 1 treasure hunter, and in our main square to the top left we have 3. We're going to build 1 more treasure hunter, and then we're going to save for a hero, which does only cost 250. Towards the end of this round we're going to get a lumber, and we're immediately going to build the hunter. We now got a wood. We're going to get the hero out, and I'm not sure if these are going to leak. They would leak if they get through this area, but I don't think they're going to. As for our hero, we don't really want to get last hits with it because it doesn't give us more gold if it gets last hits, but it does have abilities that will give us more gold. Like Warcry is going to be the first ability we're going to get. This took me kind of a while to understand how this works. So the area of effect is 1,000 area of effect around the hero, and that's the armor reduction, but then there's a line effect where it does 150 damage. And there we go, we got level 2. Let's get Capitalism Aura, so we get 1 extra gold for these towers getting kills. To give us even more power in our main area, we can build this super generator of auras, and we need a sanctuary in order to do that. This tower is a mix of our headhunter race and the holy race. So yeah, we're gonna put that right up here next to our headquarters. And alright, now the question is, do we want to save for the generator of auras, or do we want to build 1 more treasure bounty tower? I think we'll just do the treasure bounty tower, because we're a little bit away from the generator of auras. We would have to save 250. I think we might have leaked on this round. I don't remember, but yeah, we're gonna Warcry immediately, get massive damage on these units. We could damage full health units too with the hero. We just want to get last hits with it. Its basic attacks are about to go up by quite a bit too, because once we get this ability Mo Money, which we can use to transmute a unit, something that's fully, I didn't use it on the right target. Use it on something that had pretty low HP. But yeah, we'll insta-kill a unit and turn it to gold. But what it also does is give us this passive ability, Lucky Strike, which will make the hero's auto attacks deal 100 damage plus our current gold. So it's going to deal quite a bit of damage. 605 there for that auto, 630 for that one. We are getting pretty lucky on those autos though, because our gold has to be a multiplier of 5. So it's just a nice coincidence there that our gold was a multiplier of 5, meaning that our gold has to be like 720 would be fine, 725, 730, 735, 740. Yeah, you kind of get the idea. These aren't actually going to leak, like I'm almost certain. We're going to try to get our hero down here. Mo money on that one. Maybe Warcry. Oh, we don't have a gold multiplier right now. Good Warcry though. And then auto. I cancel the auto. Come on. Can we do it? One more. Oh, we leaked. But yeah, we have enough gold to build the Aura Tower now. We're just gonna build it right here. It's fine. It has a pretty big area of effect, I think. And this Aura Tower is really good. It gives armor to allied towers, which that's not really a big deal. It's gonna help us on attacking rounds. This tower also gives 45% bonus damage to nearby units, which is very nice. It's giving us plus 179 for the treasure hunters, plus 28 for the bounty hunters, and the hero's getting some nice bonus damage too. And it also gives Aura of Berserk, increases attack speed. That does not affect the towers though, only the hero. But finally, it gives mana regen to all friendly units, and that's actually really important because it allows us to rank up Warcry, and we're gonna be able to spam this ability. If we didn't have that tower, we would go by spamming. But yeah, so this generator of auras is giving these treasure hunters tons more damage. We built a few more in this side. And we're gonna Warcry here. Just gonna lower their armor, and we're gonna see if we can just demolish this wave before they even leave this side. The generator of auras actually also does damage too. I forgot to talk about that. But it does have a little bit of damage itself. It does 382 to 534, and it's normal damage too, which does quite a bit more to certain armor types. Yeah, Warcry, and these are all dead. Like, there's no doubt that they're not making it past this area. So we got another rank of Warcry, and I don't know if I talked about it, but every time we rank it up, it gives us plus 1 gold every time we kill a unit. And wow, we're just demolishing this round. I think it's fortified, right? Yeah, it's fortified. So they're really slow actually, but most attacks will not do much damage to them, except these treasure hunters do chaos damage. So yeah, we just kind of own this round. But yeah, it's really important that I'm proactive in using Warcry, because it's gonna give us plus 3 gold every time we last hit for every unit that's affected by Warcry. Plus we got Capitalism Aura at level 2, so we get 2 extra gold every time these towers get a kill. So we're getting 5 extra gold if they're affected by Warcry, which is great. And that's on top of the gold they're actually getting from reward too, at 2 to 10 extra gold. So we're getting tons of gold. All right, so I skipped around, and we're gonna see now with Warcry level 4, if we can just clear out this invisible wave, which they're not really invisible. Our towers have true sight, so it doesn't really matter. Not all towers do for other races, but ours do. Actually, the treasure hunters don't. Our higher tier ones. The lower tier bounty hunters do though. So as long as we got a bounty hunter in this area, we're fine. Yeah, there's so much gold going out, like it's actually nuts. There's also an attacking round coming up pretty soon, and we can go for this ability Non-Aggression Pact, which will give a tower a bunch of armor and health, but it lowers its damage output. So it's gonna be kind of just like a tank. And every time it gets attacked, we gain 1 gold. We're gonna go for that for the attacking round. And now I think about it, that probably was a waste. Like I should have invested 1 more into Capitalism Aura, but I do just kind of want to show off the ability. Oh, and here we go, we got Raiders. So yeah, there was no point of doing that, because we might actually even end up killing them before they even get to our towers. Which later we will need the ability, so it is what it is. We just lost out on 1 level of Capitalism Aura, which is probably gonna amount to, I don't know, max like 150 gold. Since there's only 1 level of Raiders, they're really easy, or 1 spawn of them. And this round's actually really hard. It owned me in a previous attempt, but we might be okay here. Warcry, I don't know if that's affecting these guys. Oh yeah, it is. It's lowering their armor. Yeah, these elementals are nasty. So we didn't leak on that round, and I actually don't know if this ability is gonna affect the air. But, okay, is it slowing them? Yeah, it actually is. So the ability Fire Trap will slow enemies, and the radius does increase per level. I actually did not know that ability existed, really. But I think it would be good to help our goal of being able to kill this wave before it can get past our initial area. I am pretty confident that we're not gonna have that problem though, as far as units getting past our square. Yeah, they're not even getting close. I also bought this Chaos Support Tower, which I think you should always buy. The main purpose of it is to stop raiders. It will decrease nearby hostile units attack speed by 15, decrease raiders damage by 15, and it absorbs 33 damage. Probably should have built that like right next to where the raiders are going to spawn actually. But the main purpose of it is it decreases units armor by 1, which it's really good to stack armor reduction. It's going to make all of our towers deal more damage. It was only 300 gold too, and you can buy it with any race at this neutral support tower building. So on level 22, we're about to have a bit of a leakage issue, and we're going to keep having leakage issues if we don't fix the problem. And so essentially what we're going to do is come down here to this quadrant, and we're going to start buffing it up quite considerably. We're just going to start spamming the treasure bounty towers down here. The hotkey for this is actually messed up. Oh, we can actually just go like that. Oops, and we just ran by the leakers. Mistakes were made. And yeah, these are going to leak. Or wait, no, that one's not, but these are. That one I think got stun locked by our other towers, so that's why it was on that same wave. But yeah, Mo Money with this hero. We're getting two of the same heroes. I don't know if I explained that too well. We could actually battle cry before we use Mo Money on this one. That actually only causes us to leak 2. Oh, there's another one too. So we're going to leak 3 lives here. Unless, oh, we're lucky. I could have battle cried. Oh, we got it. We got lucky there, like really lucky. There's a bunch of other custom heroes that you can get down here, but I don't want to mess with those. I think if I do this again, I'm just going to pick one hero and I'm just going to use that hero. I don't feel like you should have 35 food. And with the food, you can actually buy your ultimate tower, but this thing kind of sucks. One sec, I'm going to actually focus on what we're doing here. We mainly just need to build a generator of ores down here. Like right there, we should be fine. And we got our other hero down here too. We're going to have him use Mo Money. And we're gonna just pretty much do the same thing we did with the other hero. I'm gonna focus more on capitalism aura with this guy, just so I don't have to micro him as much, using like Warcry for example. And yeah, you're just gonna sit down here and support these towers, and we're gonna keep building more of these treasure bounties down here. Just because there's more real estate to kind of expand down here. And they don't really need anything else. I was also looking over the other towers, like this Bone Collector, the Ui Quasar, and this hired killer, but they all don't seem really that worth in terms of they require a little bit of micro to be used like uber efficiently, I guess. And as far as gold efficiency, like these towers give you more gold. There's like one exception with this hired killer. Actually, we can just build one of these on each area, and basically with the hired killer, whenever it attacks a unit, it will decrease the armor by 2 and it will give +2 gold to whoever kills it. So I mean, that's +2 gold for our other towers. It's worth, I guess, like -2 armor. It's nice. We'll just build one up here too. We could actually just build a few of these. So these hired killers are really cheap. They're only 110. Oh, and here we go. We got the attacking round. I'm gonna buff up one of them, and yeah, we should be fine. Mainly because these treasure hunters have such long range that like a ton of them are actually able to hit the attackers, even if these towers are kind of not in the best spot. And yeah, I use the armor ability on this hired killer, so every time these guys attack it, which I don't know if they are attacking it. Some did attack it because it's down 300 HP. Every time they did attack it, we were getting some extra gold. We were just getting 1 extra gold. It's like not even really worth talking about. We should actually build more of these hired killers now I think about it in this area. The reason being is because right when they spawn, these guys should attack different targets. Let's use Fire Trap over here. And the idea here is I want them to all get their debuff on a different unit, hopefully, because that will lower the armor by 2. I feel like that's a really good value for just 110. Well, it's not just 110. We built quite a few of these guys. But yeah, that 2 armor reduction seems really good. Like maybe I should just spread these around the map, and then they can give that armor reduction to a lot of units, and then they'll eventually pay for themselves because debuff does give 2 extra gold every time. So we're on round 32 now, and every 5 rounds you get 1 lumber. We just got an extra lumber as well. You get 1 every so often. I was gonna build one of these mega uber support towers, but they're just not that good from what I saw. This one grants an aura of attack speed for your towers, so we're gonna grab that. Maybe we'll grab 2 of those actually, one for the bottom left. We should get a chaos support tower for the bottom left as well to lower armor by 1. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. We actually got some leakers. Let's use transmute on one of them. And yeah, it's not too bad. We only leaked. Well, that would have actually been game over if we were playing hard. And I could have actually definitely prevented that. Like, I'm stockpiling so much gold right now. So let's drop the blue support tower. Chaos support tower. Oh yeah, I'm liking the attack speed buff we're getting for these guys. I actually don't know how much. Does it say? It probably says actually on this. 32% attack speed for all units. Okay, that's insane. For 1 lumber and like 300 gold. With the rest of our lumber, we're gonna make another builder. There's 4 builders that are accessible to this race. Now just testing the death builder, it seemed pretty good. So if we build a necropolis, plus we need to actually make a generator. We should get lumber for that on round 35, so that's gonna be 2 rounds from now. We also have access to this dark ziggurat. Oh, we're getting an attacking round. We're actually just gonna sell these. And the reason being is because those units are stealing gold from us actually. Let's use non-aggression pact on this thing, I guess. Oh, what's getting killed here? I'm not really sure. But yeah, non-aggression pact actually prevents us from losing gold when they attack us. I didn't know that part. I could have got a rank up of it too. Might actually, oh, use war cry. Is that, yeah, I'm not being uber efficient here. Transmute one of them. I might have transmuted like a low HP one. We lose the tower here, or not. It does quite a bit of damage, but it attacks very slow, so I'm not sure how good that is. And that negative damage was coming from the raiders. But yeah, I sold all those towers because I didn't want them to just feed, basically, and make us lose all our gold. I don't really care about the hired killers that much, and they're -2 armor reduction. It's okay, but it's like, whatever, not a huge loss. Okay, we passed round 35. We now need to make a generator, which we're just gonna plop that down right over here. And that's going to allow us to build this magnetic field disruptor, which lowers all nearby enemy armor by 5, which obviously that's going to be a great addition for our armor reduction strat. I'm not sure how big the area of effect is on this, but we'll see momentarily. Next round is going to be a attacker round, and since we built the death builder, we can actually build this dark sniper, which I was testing this thing out. It did not seem worth, just because it's only really effective against attacking rounds, but it's really effective against them, and we'll be showing that off right now actually. Oh, and for some reason we can build a Valkyrie. Maybe that's because we built a generator. We'll just pop that down over here. And okay, here we go. So use the armor thing on that guy. Hopefully they all go for this dark sniper, which it looks like they're kind of splitting up. It's not super ideal, but yeah, we should be getting a ton of gold every time they attack this dark sniper. We get 1 to 10 gold, I believe, every time they attack it, but they're also attacking other towers, so we're gaining gold from them attacking the dark sniper, but then we also lose gold every time they attack something else. They have a steal gold ability or whatever. Dark sniper might actually be going down here. Let's see. Oh, of course I don't use war cry because I'm new to the game. Let's use transmute. I could have brought the other hero up here too, and wow, we almost lost the tower but did not. And yeah, we did lose some of those guys, but we'll just rebuild them. Not a big deal. We could also just build this bone collector for 480, and I'll just show that off too. But yeah, let's see the aura. Oh yeah, that's a big aura for the armor reduction. Then wait, let's get war cry up. Crap, I'm being slow on this. I want to see how fast we just nuke through these with the armor reduction from this magnetic field disruptor plus the war cry armor reduction. It's got to be insane, right? Like, let's see how much armor we're lowering them by. These guys have -11. Is it stacking, I wonder? I feel like it is, because -5 from the magnetic aura, -5 from war cry, and then this chaos support tower is also giving -1. So yeah, it's -11. As for this Valkyrie Tower, it does quite a bit of damage. We'll just build a few more of these just because we have so much gold. It does 765 to 1287, plus we got the extra damage from our auras. Its range is not very long, but it attacks very fast, and it has a 40% chance to deal 1,000 extra damage. So that seems pretty good. Yeah, this is one of the last rounds. The Black Dragons. Can we slow these with our trap? I think they're being slowed. Can we transmute them? No, we can't. Immune to magic. But yeah, they're just getting owned. I also didn't talk about how the lucky strike actually changes when you level it up. The gold multiplier changes to a multiplier of 2 versus the level 1 was only a multiplier of 5. And so you're lucky a lot more often because it's a lot easier to get a multiplier of 2 than it is to get a multiplier of 5. When you have any even number of gold, you'll be getting lucky strike. Only on odd numbers you won't. So the heroes are actually doing quite a bit of damage if we stockpile our gold more. It's probably not really worth to do because yeah, mobs have like 32k HP, I think that one was at full HP. It's like 1,000 extra damage. I mean, it's not doing that much. It's probably just more worth it to invest it back into towers. Like, I do think the Valkyries are pretty solid. The auras are obviously also really helping them. But yeah, level 39. I think this is the round before the last round. And oh, we can actually transmute that. Very nice. Instant kill on that dude. Let's see if we can get past these. Which it looks like we're doing pretty good so far. And okay, yeah, this round's actually really easy. This is our other square, the bottom left. I sold all our towers in the top right and bottom right just because we don't really need them. Like, they weren't really doing anything besides just stalling units, and I wanted them to go through our maze quicker. But yeah, this wave is still gonna go back to our main area, and we're pretty much clearing it out. Like, those will not leak. These would have, but look at, like, there's, what, 5 of these? Like, this is definitely over. I don't remember what the last round is, but as long as it's not something super crazy, or never mind, actually that's it. Yeah, we beat it on easy difficulty. We would have lost on hard. We lost 5 lives. But I will say I got kind of tunnel vision on explaining something earlier, and if I didn't do that, I would have spent my gold, and I don't think we would have lost 5 lives. It was definitely doable with losing less, but yeah. That's gonna be it for, it was called the Governor race. I'm not really sure why, because the towers were, well, bandits.